faculty, staff, and community members can cast their vote for the 2024 presidential election at the Howard Baker School in the last 4 days in the month of October.
Week of October. For 4 days, there'll be early voting held on the first floor here in the Toyota Auditorium.
Preston Reeker, a junior, is casting his vote early to skip the long lines.
Easier, and it avoids that stress of it being packed.
While Ava Pizzarusso is traveling back home to cast her vote before November 4th.
New York, so I have to get that in before the election comes.
One of the reasons why the Baker School hosts a polling location is the importance of having access to voting at UT.
This is a convenient location for many people, particularly people who, of course, work at the University of Tennessee.
Josh Dunn, the director of Institute of American Civics, says it's what the Baker School supports.
To get people in, get them involved in the voting process.
Focused on getting people prepared to cast their vote.
Election, as we just had a series of events in the Baker School and also with the Institute of American Civics on some key issues that are going to come up in the elections.
All aimed at making it easier for students to vote on Rocky Top.
Part of that, we view it as a service to the community.
In Knoxville, Kylia Berry. This week, I collected a survey to find out which issue is the most important to students for the 2024 elections. Students had the option of picking abortion, economy, climate change, or gun policy. And the biggest concerns are the economy and abortion. I spoke with those same students about their biggest political issues for the 2024 presidential election.
It's not surprising to hear that those two issues have been expressed as significant concerns for UT students.
For first-time voter Preston Reeker, the economy is at the top of his concerns.
One of the issues for me, I'll go with everyone else, is economy. I feel like that's very important.
Ava Pizzarusso is feeling the effects.
Inflation is just so high, I know, especially living in New York. Prices are up. Like, I transferred here, I went to school in DC also. Prices are up there.
Something Dunn says will affect first-time voters the most.
They're going to be entering the workforce even sooner, and so these concerns about the economy are going to be even more pressing for them.
Causing a challenge after post-grad.
Have someone with a good, well-paying job, but still not be able to afford to buy a first house.
And he says most voters are retrospective.
That means they tend to reward or punish the party in power based on the past economic performance.
That division in American democracy is apparent to Reeker.
You're either A or you're B, and there's no in between, and people are looking at you differently for it.
Dunn says this division needs to come together for democracy.
Recognizing that perhaps some of our disagreements, even if we still disagree, are ones that we can live with each other over.
In Knoxville, Kylia Berry, Vol News.
Kyla, when will the Baker School hold another event?
Yeah, the next event is Wednesday. Our very own journalism professor, Catherine Luther, will join the school to discuss disinformation and interfaces in national elections.
Thanks, Kyla.